Good evening, Hollywood, once again. I address you on this Friday, the 23rd of July, to warn you of a new particular pending power grab by your fascist overlords, deathly terrified as they are by humanity's awakening consciousness. The latest of these draconian maneuvers would give your illegitimate President Barack Obama full power to control the internet in case of war. That's right, an internet kill switch. They are spinning this as a cybersecurity measure, to be used only in case of emergency, but let's face it, we're always in a state of war now, aren't we? Why, just yesterday, the Senate approved another $60 billion for American soldiers to guard opium plantations in Afghanistan. What this cybersecurity bill will amount to, should it actually pass Congress, is the ability of your overlords to erase any opposition online to their erection of a so-called New World Order, one in which you would be only a microchipped, indebted, and obedient slave. And that's only if you're one of the few left alive. As an example, suppose further shreds of incontrovertible evidence appear on the internet proving Barack Obama's illegitimacy of serving as President of the United States. Well, these whistleblowers must be terrorists, and so their websites must be shut down in the name of national security. Or perhaps damning evidence emerges online documenting systematic and premeditated corporate murder of American celebrities. Well, the offended corporation can simply place a call, the website goes down, and a cybersecurity team armed with large guns will quickly be on its way. After all, in a world where mainstream media has become compromised to devilish schemes, all we are left with is the internet. What you must come to terms with, what you must understand, is that a fascist state had long been creeping into place, not only in the United States, but around the world. Banks, such as the Federal Reserve Bank, corporations such as Monsanto, Merck Pharmaceutical, and Sony, and the politicians that these banks and corporations control are the vehicles for this fascism, but they are now being exposed. It was very simple, actually. First it was overtaxation, and then outright theft in the form of bailouts. And the final straw was simply to bankrupt the country through futile, unnecessary wars such as Iraq and Afghanistan, until the currency collapses. It would be at this point, so they planned, the common people would have no choice but to accept their desired New World solution. But now, rebel infiltrators are exposing these globalist schemes. Oath Keepers have constructed their underground network within the police and military forces, and more people are awakening and realizing the truth. I know you had hope in the man called Barack Obama. I know you wanted him to change all this. And then when he proved to do nothing more than take more money, take more rights, and start more war, I understand your outrage. But might I suggest, this man is nothing more than a fraud, a puppet, a buffoon, owing his allegiance to someone pulling his strings above him. I suggest you follow the puppet strings, follow the trail of money. So if you have heard none of this, if you pretend that this is not happening, then you should not be surprised when one day you have no more rights and no more change and hope at all. But if you seek, as I seek, and if you had had enough of political and economic crime in the form of fascism, I urge you to say no to the internet kill switch. And a warning to all the political and economic puppets who play the stage so darkly in this gambit. As symbols for the modern global fascist movement, your day of reckoning approaches. You shall continue to be exposed, stripped, prosecuted, dealt with. Your crimes will be fully presented for the world to see, and then you shall be punished. Mark my words.